There are some villages you hear about only in whispers. Bundi was one of them. On a night so dark that even the stars dared not shine, silence devoured the streets. Only the faint shuffle of feet disturbed the dead air. A shadow moved closer and closer until it stopped in front of a lonely house. Knock, knock. Inside, Kajal awoke with a jolt. Suresh. Someone's at the door, she whispered urgently. Suresh groaned. Let me sleep, it's probably nothing. But the knocking grew louder, more desperate. Trembling with annoyance and fear, Kajal swung the door open. There, standing still, was a woman cloaked in darkness. Her face was hidden, but her voice was soft and pleading. Please, sister, just an onion. Give me one, or I will die. Kajal, unsettled but unable to refuse, fetched an onion. As the woman took it, her hands twisted grotesquely, nails elongating, hair whipping in an unseen wind. Before Kajal could react, the woman's true form was revealed, the onion witch. With a sinister grin, she crushed the onion. It rotted black in her palm, and Kajal's eyes filled with blood. Her lifeless body dropped like a broken doll. The next morning, horror swept through the village. The elders held an emergency council. This witch knocks at doors, the village chief announced grimly. After 9 p.m., no one opens their door. No onions are given. No mercy is shown. The villagers nodded solemnly. But fear has a way of seeping through even the strongest of walls. One cursed night, Mahesh, the village's bravest wrestler, heard the fateful knocking. 3 sharp knocks. Frozen in terror, he clutched his blanket. I won't open it, he muttered. I won't. Minutes stretched like hours. Finally, silence. Cautiously, Mahesh cracked the door open and was met with roaring flames. His home was ablaze. Through the smoke, a figure emerged, the witch, smiling. Mahesh begged, wept, pleaded, but the witch only pointed towards the forest. Run, she hissed, if you value your life. And so Mahesh ran, leaving behind his home, his pride, and his sanity. By morning, 5 houses were reduced to ash. Despair consumed Bundi. Calls for police intervention rang out, but Dulari, a respected woman, opposed it fiercely. The village must protect its dignity, she argued. We will face this together. But Dulari was no hero. In secret, she and her husband Ramesh had crafted a wicked scheme, posing as the witch to terrorize and rob their neighbors. Gold, silver, food, they had taken it all. They thought the legend was just that, a story to scare children. They were wrong. That night, Dulari awoke to furious knocking at her door. Heart pounding, she peered outside. Nothing. She closed the door. Knock, knock. Opening it again, she found the village chief standing there, hollow-eyed and shivering. I have nowhere to go, he whispered. Please, a little food, maybe an onion. Reluctantly, Dulari handed him one. The chief's smile grew wide, too wide. Before her very eyes, his face morphed into a nightmarish mask, the face of the real onion witch. You stole from your own people, the witch growled. Now, you will pay. Dulari tried to scream, but the night swallowed her whole. In Bundi, they say the smell of burnt onions still lingers on certain nights. If you hear knocking after dark, don't answer. And whatever you do, never ever give an onion to a stranger. Would you dare to open the door? Tell us in the comments if you're brave enough. And if you enjoyed this chilling legend, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more dark tales from forgotten villages.